Are we back? What the hell's going on? There we go, we're back.
And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rich. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cornhuskers are on the move. A run for the quarterback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh no, my QB just got hurt. God dang it.
And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Dobbs. He wants to take the top off. Wide out trying to get it in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looking for room, it's McClain. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it down the seam. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of
That
QB
got
will absolutely
stuck on
pick
the
you apart.
blocker there
You
or
got to get
something.
hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They get him down, but this offense is set up
He
first
got
and
rocked
goal
last
from
couple
the
plays.
9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the physical play
couple
there
that
forces
nice
the
drive, dude.
incompletion on
Why didn't
first
even
down.
catch it?
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere
Come on, gotta be
close
half
on
a
that
second
one as
quicker,
he
dude.
got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense. Getting
Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Jeffrey. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires one high and deep.
No way.
He's got it on the outside. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side.
Come on,
Oh, he
fuck
had
that.
it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll run the option. Finds a little space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
First down.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Direct snap. Finding an escape route. Got the first down. Looking for more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throwback to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent hit.
Lots of running room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
The RPO, it's complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Gets it out fast. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Back to throw, it's Jeffrey. Zings it complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Tough linebackers getting after quarterbacks. The Huskers have a rich tradition of that.
Yeah, and you think about the black shirts, and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means. Guys that are different, guys that see it, that hunt it, that go get the football like this guy just did.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Not today.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll do it himself.
Oh,
They
first
bring
down.
him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry-up. This Husker
All
running
these are
attack will hit you from all angles. You never know who's going to get it next.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing that hat game on the stadium jumbotron. Like, where's the ball underneath which hat that's going to move around? Always a lot of deception with this Cornhusker offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the
Scout
shortest
lit up
throw on the
again.
field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Peppers.
Oh.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
They're setting up the screen. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Byrne. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Rich. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll just take him to end. This drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here.
Good
Cut into this
defense.
deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner is stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Let's go. Gets the back moving. Wants to
Need to find
throw.
more
It's
plays with that
Byrne.
same setup and same motion.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Love the execution
oh my
there.
God,
on the
get a
screen.
hold of that
Running
guy.
back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the 3rd quarter. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Byrne. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Unloads quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his... touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. They're trailing by 10 to Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They boot it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Motion from the back. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it on the run. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play...
And it's picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's McClain. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Let's go ahead and just sim the rest of this game. Let's do it on slow, though.
So the final period starts with a second down
Watch
play.
the game.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He just kept going backwards. You have to step
Safety,
up, and they
fuck
get
yeah.
him for a safety.
Hell yeah.
And that's the exclamation point right
Let's
there. It's
go.
been a bad day, man. This offense,
Exclamation
they're going to
point.
have to
40
find
to
some
zip.
answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Set to kick it off.
Slithers into space.
The returner is brought down at the
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive.
First and 10.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up second down.
They want to run it left here. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the ground, he's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Huskers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. Built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Well, let me choose. What the hell? I'm hitting substitute. Just gotta wait for the timer to run out. Insert starters. Hold on. Insert backups. Let's do that. And let's go back into the Super Sub.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
Good. Backups are in. Cool.
The give to the back.
Can't have any more stud
And some room
players
to
get
work.
hurt.
Past the first down marker and still running. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cornhuskers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. While they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.
Hell yeah.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up.
They had negative 23 yards rushing.
What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Five sacks.